is defined as a multifaceted concept that involves the ability of a company to successfully enter the export market, sustainably compete in the market, and significantly grow its market share until it becomes established in the market. So, multifaceted concept that involve the ability of a business to successfully enter the market. Now, there are people that have exported before, but they are not exporting again. I've been monitoring export data in Nigeria since 2006. And I've seen companies that have been on that list since 2006 till date. And I've seen companies that have joined and have gone out. Some have joined, gone out, come back again, and gone out. Sustainably compete. It's not sustainably entry, but sustainably. That means I'm able to do it consistently. And then I'm not just doing it consistently, I'm also growing. That means I'm also grabbing more market share. I'm grabbing more market share until I become established in the market. Now, if I'm not able to do this, most likely I'm lacking in one area of export readiness. Now, what are the signs and symptoms of lack of export readiness? Delay in getting buyer, delay in payment, delay in shipment. Now, these are not delays that happen occasionally. I mean delays that happen almost every time. Delay. Demurrage. What is demurrage? Demurrage is the fee paid for the usage of container beyond the free period. Why the container is in the custody of the shipping line? So I'm shipping good out. I've moved the good to the port. Because I have issue with documentation. Let me tell you, documentation you have issue with now that you must contend with. NAFDAC. NAFDAC is putting eye in everything. I can't blame them. According to them, the law establishing them says they need to be part of it to be sure what is going out is good for our consumption. Now, and we are now having a lot of export rejection, and they have data to show a lot they get from abroad of export rejection. However, the issue I have, this is the issue. They are trying to solve a problem, but they are creating another one. So I've attended 2 of their engagements, and we are planning a third one. They are the one that organized the last 2. Now we are trying to organize one. On that list, okay, I wish I've included the list. On that list, the product you will see sesame seed, you will see granite, you will see melon, you will see ginger, but you will not see cocoa, you will not see gum arabic, you will not see cashew. Now, but they are doing it now for every product, which is okay. The only challenge is that they don't have the facility to handle everybody. So if I'm a cocoa exporter now in Akure, I need to send my sample to NAFDAC for a NAFDAC certificate before I can ship. But I can only do that lab analysis in Lagos. And the company, the person that brings it to Lagos come once a week. So that means if I miss this week, I have to wait the next week. Or I will get a driver or get someone to take it to there. That's the challenge right now. So we are now seeing delay in the process. So I was telling them, I said, look, why don't you concentrate first and solve the problem with the product that have issues? And as your capacity grows, because demand will be placed on your capacity, and you probably begin to extend this activity to different regions of the country, then you can bring on other products. But if not, agree to that. So that's why I said we need a LCCI advocate. So it's a big challenge now. And so now this will cause demurrage, meaning do not move your good out of your warehouse until you have sorted those issues. So that when you get to the port, you are good to go. Demurrage. Discrepancies, that is issues with documentation issue that now, this demurrage is caused by this discrepancy. If I don't have this documentation issue, I will incur demurrage. If I have issue with this, I will incur demurrage. Then defective goods, which is the issue that is making them to now bring in this, leading to this. Then, of course, debt of knowledge, which is why we're here, debt, losses, and drop out of the business. So we see a lot of people dropping out because of sign of lack of export readiness. Promoter will be evaluated for readiness. The product will be evaluated. The price will be evaluated. The predisposition of the staff will be evaluated. The purpose will be evaluated. Promotion skill will be evaluated. Proficiency, management will be evaluated. Production capacity and option for, like madam that are doing skincare. You want a station in which you are producing it right, but you also have people you can rely on to produce for you in your brand. If you have more volume, it's called competition. So we shouldn't be thinking of competition because none of us can meet the demand of the market. If we have good product, nobody can meet the demand of the market. We should be looking at how do we collaborate so that if I have more volume, I can rely on you and you produce. I will just tell you what I need from you and you produce for me my brand. You make money from the process, I make money, and everybody is fine. Production capacity, because you might not be able to build a factory that will meet your demand if really you're having the demand. Payment, being able to source for funding, that's another challenge. And to pay your supplier or get paid from abroad. This will be evaluated. The positioning of your product will be evaluated in terms of how is it doing locally. Your understanding of the people will be evaluated. Your understanding of paper will be evaluated. Your understanding of the potential of the market you are trying to target will be evaluated. Your ability to get partner will be evaluated, and being able to get purchaser will be evaluated. All this will be evaluated, and then you get a score that if you score A, that's 90% and above, you're export ready. If you saw B, almost ready, 70-89. Now, I did a program for LCR last week for LCR entrepreneurship program, and they filled this before the program. About 20 of them filled it before the program. And you know what we observed? Many people were within C and D, fill in B, no A. And it's okay. I mean, it's good I know that, okay, these are the things I need to go and fix, rather than start and then realize that this is what I could have done. So it's good they are knowing now, because the fact that they are knowing now means they can fix it, because the issues can be fixed, actually. It's just to be able to know what are the issues, what are the problems, and how do we fix it now. Why is this necessary? This is the biggest challenge for exports in Nigeria. I'm telling you, the biggest challenge for exports in Nigeria. The fact that many businesses, for example, there are some businesses that start export. You don't hear that Dangote have issue with quality. You don't hear that Olam have issue with quality. There are some businesses, because they know what they are doing, they know what to do. Now, most of the time, the issue are with SMEs, which is why we must make take readiness serious, so that we can say, okay, look, if I do an analysis, maybe like the one I told you about the sesame seed that had issue, the person will, if he evaluated, will have known that he has issue with understanding the issue of payment. Issue around payment. Okay, I need to learn more about what are the payment methods in international trade, what is due for collection, what is letter of credit, how do I handle documentation. I should be able to know those things. If I know those things, if anything happens, the issue is why almost ready can export it, because not all this issue will come up. Some might not come up for 5 years, 10 years. Some might come up on your first shipment, depending on the situation and circumstances of that transaction.